Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb, you're you, and this is Pharaoh, and we are just now victorious on the Giza or Rostja map, and we're gonna proceed.
All in Egypt bow to your accomplishments. You have built Khufu's massive pyramid and supplied it with the richest of burial provisions, and done great honor to Khafra, constructing his final resting place and his formidable sphinx.
So let's see here, 433 months, 480, so about 35 years I think. We spent some 35 years building this map. And that's more than enough to cover one generation of this game. Okay, I've certainly played longer on this map before, so I'm kind of happy with this. Onwards, onwards. Oh, we get a pick. The height of the Old Kingdom. So we're not quite done with the Old Kingdom yet. The Oasis, the Soldiers of Ra, or Jadu, worshipping Ra. I'm going to go with Jadu because I'm assuming that's going to be the military map, and this is going to be the peaceful map, worshipping Ra. I wonder if we're going to build a solar temple, one of the sun temples here. I think that's a bit too soon though. But yeah, let's go with with Jadu or Abusir.
The reigns of Khufu and Khafra have come to an end, and with them so too has the fourth dynasty of Egyptian ruling families. But Lady Kentakawis, a distant member of this family, has given birth to a new pharaoh named Userkaf, and so the royal line continues unbroken. With Userkaf begins the fifth dynasty, an era that promises much change. Userkaf has decentralized the rule of our country somewhat, and has granted more power to local authorities. Now nomarchs such as you are free to handle their own affairs. Pharaoh will not attempt the construction of a massive tomb to house him for eternity, for he has another project in mind for you. Pharaoh has declared Ra, god of the sun and of the kingdom, to be king of the gods, and intends to proclaim his sovereignty throughout the land. Many sun temples already dot the Egyptian landscape, but Pharaoh wishes that the greatest be located at Jadu, in the humid delta region of Lower Egypt. Like most of the delta, Jadu is rich in game, fish, and other wildlife and vegetation, but offers few mineral resources. As such, sandstone needed for construction of the Sun Temple will need to be imported from the quarries at On. Cattle may be raised here to provide meat, though the herds require much straw for fodder. You'll need to clear land in order to create a suitable location for the Sun Temple. Be sure to sell enough of the precious timber you may harvest first, for once it is gone, you may not be able to acquire more. Bedet and Abjadu are always in need of wood and also game. Thus, trade with them should help to offset the cost of constructing this sacred monument.
Okay. Let's see, our goals are population of 4,500, prosperity of 40, kingdom rating of 50, culture of 45, and monument of 18. So we're going to build the first sun temple. So what do we have here then? One heckishly big river bend. A city that's going to be a two-parter by the looks of things. Yeah, we're going to have to build a area service here. Try to avoid the hippos. There are some birds. So we can grow something again, right? We can grow grain. We can raise cattle. We can hunt for birds. We can fish. That's quite a few different food sources. Raw materials, we can chop wood and gather reeds. We cannot dig for clay. That's the downside. Oh, look at all this wood. That's a lot of wood, and that's a lot of reeds. So, by the looks of things, papyrus is going to be our chief export. Papyrus and wood. Yeah, there's lots of timber at the edge of the map. I don't think it's going to bother with... I don't think it's going to overlap our construction at all. Probably just check to verify that we do have export routes. Let's see, all needs beer, linen, gems, jewelry, wood, and granite. So only wood can be exported here. And no trade routes to the north. To Dungul Oasis, that's the trade route. Clay and pottery, can't export that. Beer, can't export that. You can export reeds and papyrus, so that's definitely going to be the export route. Overland export of reeds and papyrus. And a water route for timber. And that's it. Okay, so there probably is some trade routes that are going to open up as we play this map. What about the monument size? Sun Temple, sure. Not that big. Bit obnoxious shape on it though. Well, actually it is pretty big. Yeah, can I rotate it? No rotation possible. If I spin the world map. The reason I'm trying to find a way to use that little bend thing to just shove it down somewhere. So it's out of the way. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to build it at the edge of the map somewhere. Population of 4,500. Well, we should be able to feed them easily enough. But I think we'll start with the city here. Where can I build the docks? Lots of docks. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, fishing spots. I should probably have a look at that. Where are the fishing spots? Water, water, water. Yeah. That's a hippo up here, right? Yeah. Don't pause for a second. I want to see if I can see a fishing spot animation. Here we go. Okay, there's a fishing spot down here. These are all hippos. Lots of hippos. Well, the only fishing spot I've seen is down here. It doesn't matter, the fishing boats can go up and down the river. Not gonna worry too much about that. I mean, I was just trying to figure out where I wanted the fishing boats compared to where I wanted the docks. But currently all the resources we've heard of are going to be exported over land. Timber by sea. At least defeating 4 docks on this section. So this whole area is going to be the industrial area, I suppose. And we're going to squeeze in as many industries as we can there. Let's see. Let's make this little road first, I guess. From here, right? Blocks are too wide. 2 squares wide. Yeah. Have to go in by 1 there and in by 2 over there. 1 and then 2 there and up. And 1, 2, 3. So another 2 here. Probably a few squares before we build the city corner. Yeah, that can be here. Some people are going to be living very close to the docks. They're not going to be happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. Can't make this too long either. 1, 2, 3. How much room do I need for industries? Not that much. think we're gonna put a curb somewhere around there. We're gonna have another square back here, and then another square up here somewhere. That's gonna be roughly the extent of the city proper. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and across. Another 6, 3, 6, across. Something like that. I'm not entirely sure how I want to shape the one over on this side. Yeah, how do I want to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4 squares here at least. 5. Do I have 5 squares between those? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That's one too few. Okay, so we're gonna have to go there. Okay, that's gonna be the edge case here, I guess. There. And over there. On this way. A bit further down. Go around. Like so. Lead the roads inside here. Gonna be a bit cramped, but it should work. Guess we'll find out soon enough. I mean, the more of these I can squeeze in, the better. Maybe not there. No. Oh, come on, game. There we go. The Nileometer prediction. Yeah, I don't care about that for some time. We have a whole bunch of other things to do first. Like setting up industries and building homes and, yeah. All the good things. Gonna be a bit of a mess initially. But over time this should normalize. Okay, so now we have some basic services. I probably should have 2 water carriers. It would kind of suck to run out of water here. Don't think we're gonna need more than 1 of each of the firehouses. A wet area after all. I feel confident that architects and police stations aren't needed that significantly either. Need the physicians. Apothecaries soon. Obviously we need a fair bit of jobs now. I might have gone a bit overboard with housing now. It'll be fine. We'll find jobs for all these people. Don't you worry. And right, I forgot the apothecary. I should probably plant those as well. Otherwise we are going to have malaria. Do not want to make malaria a problem here. Not at all. There we go, okay. So that part's done. Now for all the industries and everything. I think we're gonna make this road a big circuit. Yes, let's do that and even out that corner. Another roadblock there. They'll basically go from here to there. They should be able to find labor. no problem. We do need a water crossing. I should probably put that in right now, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Kinda don't want it here. 4 squares. 3. 3, that's 2 docks. I fit in 2 docks here. Yeah, I can fit in 2 docks here. I don't want to ruin that. With 1 dock there. I might want it down here, all the way down there. Yeah, you know what, we're gonna do that. We're gonna change this around. Change that around, please. Get me a ferry landing. All the way down to the corner there. Do I need another... Might need another dock on the other side. No, I think we're gonna build a ship right on the other side though, so... Like so. For now, I'm gonna set a pauper district up on that side. I don't need 3 docks, but I'm gonna build them anyways. Some firehouses and architects posts. And that part is off to a good start. I didn't check which gods we have to contend with on this map. So, dear gods, we have Osiris, Ra, and Bast. They're all apathetic, at least for now. And let's put down our village palace or whatever it's called, town palace. I think I want it on this side. Yeah, I want it there. Most likely we're gonna have some side roads here from this spot and from this spot. Let's see how we do this. I'm trying to figure out how to best set up the industry here. I want a corner there, there, there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. And across. Will make sense eventually, I promise. Ah, no, not there. Whoops. That was one mistake. What a mistake at Jamaica. Let's see. There we go. So now I have 2 roads where I can put industries, right? On this side, and eventually we'll eke out something. Unemployment is now 0, so I guess we need more paupers. I mean, you haven't fully you have not fully filled in these houses. E505 have not fully filled in these houses. Ugh. Language. Fun things. Language and words and things. Getting warnings that, oh, you do not produce enough food. You don't say. Okay, let's open trade routes. I think we're going to open both of them. So the water trade route there. And the land trade route all the way to the oasis. That's expensive, but that's where our money is going to be coming from, so... Didn't have any other trade routes, right? No. So I do want to export papyrus, export above, say, 800. I can export reeds as well, export above 1600. And let's set an export for wood as well, above 800. Anything else I'm going to be likely to export? That would be a negatory. Yeah, the rest of these resources we can't export. We could potentially... That's import, actually. For a moment I thought I could export meat. No such thing. Okay. So far so good. Time to set up the actual industries. I won't need more than one of these, I should think. Then again, the papyrus is going to be exported overland, isn't it? Yeah, the papyrus route was by land. So I want that warehouse on this side. Why can't I build there? Is there something in the way here? I mean, apparently there is, but it's also invisible. It might be one of those small patches of marsh. I think I'm going to put that warehouse here then. That's going to be where we store all our reeds and papyrus. Fill up to half papyrus and half reeds. Effectively, that means we'll never export papyrus. Or export reeds. Because we'll never have more than 1600. So maybe I'll change the export numbers a little bit. Let's put a reed gathered here. Let's see, this was all reeds. Some reeds here. And that's it, right? There are no reeds on the other side of the river or anything? No. Okay. I kind of misplaced those roads then. Doesn't matter. A little bit of room is fine too. Little room to breathe and to avoid forest fires. Or any sort of fire. Four gatherers should be enough. I do need more firehouses. Stuff like that. Build them on this corner. One firehouse there. I think we're gonna build another firehouse here too. I want to make darn sure that this whole area doesn't burn down. And now we wait. Well, not too long. I do want the papyrus makers down. No, I can't build one here though. Oh well. And I can't really move that road either. Oh well. We are out of money, you don't say. I'll start with 6 of them. And we'll give some money to our city. Because we are a benevolent dictator, right? There we go. But a little bit for all these buildings to find workers. Then we can start considering getting some food. So, it might be a bad idea to put the lumber yard right here by the docks. But I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna have this one export wood. I actually just set it to 3/4. I don't want it full. And we want the raw material gatherers, the woodcutters, here. All 5 of them. We should probably put a few roadblocks on this little section. And probably a building down here. Make these guys try to forget where they live, essentially. yeah. I think that's good enough. So we're off to a decent start, I think. We're gonna quickly go and change our export laws. Reads to above 1200. But other than that, I think we're fine. I do need some fire protection and stuff like that on this side. That's next, I think. But that'll be next time. Time for a break. Thank you for watching.